Welcome once again to
Scary Stories to Get Through Quarantine.
If it still doesn't have a name, well, sorry. Well, here we are again with the Tremendadoras. What was I going to say? Here we are getting through quarantine all together. All together, just here at home. Alright, another new session is coming up. I don't know if it's session or section. I think it's section. I'll say it twice. A new session of scary stories to get through quarantine is coming up. Now I asked a friend to find the stories for me because last time I looked for them myself, and since I didn't read them, they were crap. Well, now I told her, find me stories that scare you. My friend read them. She read them because she sent me several, and according to her, they scared her. Scary. So I don't know. I had asked my brother to send me some, but he never did. Thanks. Let's get started. I'm going to look for my
Book of Scary Stories.
I just opened it. The first one is called
On the Edge of Survival.
And once again dazzled. In Berlin, after the end of World War II, money was scarce, supplies were running out, and it seemed like everyone was starving. During this period, people told the story of a young woman who decided to help a man who was blindly walking through a crowd. The legend says that they both started talking, and the man asked her if she could do him a favor. Can you deliver this letter to the address written on the envelope?
Could you deliver this letter to the address on the envelope today? Well,
the girl began her journey to deliver the message when she noticed something about the address. A number she couldn't make out. She didn't know if it was a 4 or a 9. She turned again to the blind man and realized that he had understood. A flight through the crowd, without his dark glasses or his cane, as if he were running away. She, of course, found that behavior suspicious, and instead of going to the house, she went to the police. The police, who suspected that something was happening in the area because of the reported incidents, visited the address to check if there was any connection to their suspicions. Once there, they made a shocking discovery. 3 butchers were cutting up human meat and selling it to hungry people at a friendly price. Do you know what was in the letter that the man gave to that young woman? A note. It simply said, "This is the last one I send for you, today." Well, my friend, what the hell? The story you sent me is horrible. These videos are never going to be successful. The stories I read here are terrible. On top of that, I only printed 2. Here I have the other one. Let's hope that this story here is actually good, because the first one, the one that was supposed to scare me the most, didn't make me feel anything, clearly. I'm here again. It's 1:30 in the morning. I'm once again with all the lights off. Do I look scared to you? Well, oh, did you catch me laughing? A bug flew by me. A bug made a noise over there in the light that has like a paper cover, and well, that's it. I got scared. Just for a second. Let's go with the second story and see if it's less crazy than the first. What's this story called?
The House at the End of the Alley?
I was just a little boy when we moved into that huge, lively and old house. Enough. The way they built it made it look like a maze. More than one room. You had to cross the whole place to get to the bathroom. It was a complete odyssey. We crossed the yard, a corral built by the last owner, and there, all the way in the back, hidden among one of its thick bushes, was the bathroom. A bit far, needless to say. For me, it was a terrible thing to go through there alone. And what if, little girl, you had to cross the whole yard to get to the bathroom? Mamita was the darkest part of the house, thanks to the leafy trees that were always moving. Whether it was windy or not, sometimes I could even hear the leaves whispering my name. And the flickering lights that slipped through their branches played tricks on me. More than once, I had to hold back the urge to go to the bathroom because I couldn't find anyone to go with me on that journey. Especially because when I took a step outside the house, the door behind me creaked loudly, threatening to close and leave me trapped there since it could only be opened from the inside. I was so afraid of that part of the house that soon my brothers noticed and played that terrible prank on me, one I still haven't been able to forget. Those rascals closed the door on purpose, leaving me outside in that terrible yard. I cried and kicked the door until I had no strength left, but they just laughed, lying there. There, I always made sure to keep my back to the ugly view, trying to convince myself it wasn't really there. But no, well, the whispering of the leaves calling my name wouldn't let me concentrate. In a happy moment to replace that nightmare, I turned around to yell at the trees to be quiet. And I caught them performing a macabre dance that served as the backdrop for the appearance of a pale, angry old woman who was meowing and opening her mouth so wide that for a moment it seemed like instead of a head, she just had a deep, dark hole. The door still has the marks from my fingernails. If I had had a couple more minutes, I probably would have broken through it with my bleeding hands. I just wanted to escape. At that moment, my screams were so intense that one of my older sisters heard and came to see what was happening. Sometimes I think she shouldn't have done it because that terrible spirit that was floating toward me passed right through her body. The moment she opened the door, I could only see a mist coming off her before she fell to the floor, and after that, she never came back. Her body was there, she breathed, she ate, but she didn't speak, she didn't see us. It was as if she wasn't there, just an empty shell. They took her essence away. Sometime later, we found out that an old sick lady lived there who was only accompanied by dozens of cats. The neighbors constantly tried to kick her out because of the terrible stench and filth caused by the animals, and she no longer had the strength to clean up. However, she firmly repeated over and over, "Not even dead will you get me out of here." When she died, everyone felt relieved. However, she was a woman of her word, she kept her promise, and that house at the end of the alley is still hers alone. Do I look scared to you? Well, I think the stories were better than in the previous video. I mean, I wasn't scared at all. I'm not going to get up and print another story. Now I'm clearly going to go to sleep. No, I'm not going to go to sleep because I'm not sleepy. Here, during this quarantine, I'm going to, I don't know, work out. I'm tired of people. Everyone just does what they want on social media. But today I saw someone who posted a story of himself meditating at home. I mean, clearly he's not meditating. It's obvious you set up the camera, went and sat down and did that for 15 seconds and then got up again. I mean, you weren't meditating. Nobody believes you, Walter. So thank you very much for watching. If you like the video, share it, follow me on Instagram and subscribe and hit the bell so you get notified. Every time I upload a new video, that's it. See you in the next video of
Scary Stories Not To.
Oh, the bug again, the P.